Hello everyone, it's Anne from Anne's Paper Creations, and in this video I will answer some questions. But first I want to thank you all for your sweet congrats for my design team on Graphic 45. This will be so much fun and I'm looking so forward to get the design team back and play with it. And also thank you so much for all your sweet comments and for new subbies. I really appreciate it. So now to the questions, and I had a question how to make this first page in the Secret Garden Roof mini album. So I will show you that first, and then we will see how much time it is to answer the rest of the questions, so maybe it will be a part 2. So we will start with this page here. So first you need to cut out a piece of paper that is 9, and yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to make this as a card, but it's the same measurements. So yeah, I will tell you the measurements for the card first, and then we start creating the page. So you need to cut out 9 1/8 by 6 3/4. And we are going to score it at 4 1/2 and 4 5/8. And then we are going to cut off 4 5/8 this way, all the way to this score line here, by 1 1/2. And here you can use your trimmer or you can use your scissor. I will just use my scissor here, if I now can find it. This you also can just cut 9 by 6 3/4 and don't have the space here, but I need some space inside. So then we cut this off here, all the way over the 1/8 of an inch here. Hope you can see that. So now we can start folding it. So I don't press it too hard down, just like so. So here is the same as the first page looks like. And we are also going to make a pocket inside here. So I will give you the measurements here. It's got 5 1/2 minus a bit, 1/8 maybe, and by 2 1/2. And we are going to score it at 1/2 an inch on 3 sides here, like so. And can also show you another way you can make this card. This looks like the pocket in the album, so you can also make it just as a card that doesn't open. And this is cut 12 by 5 1/2, and then you score it at 1/2 of an inch on each side, like so. And if you want some room inside, you just take 1/8 of an inch more inside here, and also on the other side here. And then you flip it around and you score at 6 1/2, now 6 3/4, and then also 6 7/8 if you want this space here. Hope that makes sense. So then you have a pocket card, like so. So it's decorated all the same on the outside. So, but I will show you on this one. So here on the top here you cut out about 4 1/2 minus a bit by 1 3/4, so it goes a bit under here, and glue it on. I'm not going to use this in my card, so it's just for showing you here. So, and then we can start on the outside. And I also want some seam binding here to close it, so we will start with this, but I think I will move this out of the way. So we are going to glue some of this off on here. I think I will use, if I can get this to work, just eyeball it here. I use glossy accent here. You can use whatever you like. So just cut off a bit here. And one more for the back. So we can leave this to dry while we are making the rest here. So, and for the inside I had some laces, and I cut out paper that's about 4 by 4 or something. Let's see, 4 by 3 3/4, but it doesn't matter. So we are going to glue this on here. So here I like to use score tape. So I know this is in the design team package, and I'm so happy for that, because I love this glue. Over, see where we want the pattern here. About there, I think. See if I'm in frame here. Have to move it a bit up, I think. Like so. Off a bit. So this doesn't have to be perfect at all. Now I take one more with score tape around, just cut off a bit here. Now we can glue this on the front here of the card. So I go all the way up here. Like so. So now for the front. So for this I used this 6 by 6 paper pad. and I don't have enough left, and this is plain color on the back, so I've taken this paper here and I used it. It's from the Little Darlings. So I've used a distress tool around all the way, and if you don't have this you can use your scissor to distress it. So just go like so over here. Like so, and then I use the paint dabber around just to give it a bit of distressed look. I'm not sure it's showing up here. Maybe. So, and then we need to cut it out or down on the back, and I also painted a bit white here on the back here. If you see here on this one, it's a bit white here painted. So, and we need to cut it down. We're going to measure about for the middle. Here about. And about 3 inches down. Like so. So I will go from the front, I think, here. So I can see the lines. Thereabouts. And now we are going to roll it up, and you can use your paintbrush or a needle or something. And I find it easy to roll up if I wet it down a bit. Like so. So then we can start to roll. And just take it around on the top here in a bit of an angle. Like so. And also for the other side. Now you can take some glue under here to get it to hold if you like to. Take this one more time so it's a bit large opening here. So that's how you fold these ones. So now we can take on some laces, and then I like to start from the top, and I see the line here, and if you don't have a paper with a line you can just mark around a line here. So I have to take my glue gun here. Just take a tiny bit. And we can continue up here. About. For the other side. try to line this up here so they match. So now this can be glued on, but I will wait with that. Do it when I've decorated all the card, so it doesn't get so bumpy when I fold it. So on the back here you now can glue it down as it is, or you can take some hinges on. And this I cut at 1 inch and I scored it at a 1/2 inch. So we can glue this on here. And I like to round the corners a bit. I go almost all the way to the edge here. And one on the other side. Sorry for the noise outside here, it's an aeroplane. So now we can cut this off. We need one down here as well. So just measure it here. So now this is ready to be glued on. Here I see I could have gone a bit smaller here because of the hinges. So see if I can get them on the back here. Open them a bit here. So if you cut it maybe 3.5 or 3 3/4 wide. So here you can use score tape or liquid glue, or any glue you have or like to use. So now you can see if we can get this behind here. So I made it a bit hard for myself here, and do not cut this wider than 3.5, and it's much more easy to get on the hinges if you are using hinges. So I can also tell you a bit more what I used in the album. This card I want to be a bit more brighter, but the album I made I wanted to be soft, so I used pan pastel, and you can use a sponge or anything, or just go over it like so, and then you get a more soft look. and that I did randomly over the pages. You can also use some paint. A paint dabber is good to use, and go over like so. And then you also get a more soft look. So, but I will take this off. Or no, I can wait. So we can put some inside here first. So I didn't have so much left of the paper, so I used what I have. So now this can be put inside here the right way, like so. And then I can put something inside here, like so. And if you like, you can put another one to go on the top here. Maybe put this inside. Let's see. And use another one. Glue maybe this on the top here. Let's see how that works. Yeah, we can do that. So then we can glue this on the top here. And in my album I used a butterfly lace. So use whatever you like or have. So now this can be folded over here, like so. And see, yeah, now this goes in here. So that's how the front, or the first page front, was made. And if you like to see, I can show you the rest of how I'm making this card. So take this off again. We continue on the inside. And I also used some glitters on some of the images, and I will show you that how I used it here on this side. So on this side we are going to use or have a pocket, and we are going to snip off the corners like so and fold this in, and take some score tape or liquid glue on the back here. I've already done that, and I punched out a little hole here because I want to have a gift card inside here. So be sure that the corners meet up like so. So if they don't, just snip off a bit more. So we're going to take this on. So don't go all the way here to the score line. That's why you need to cut it a bit shorter than 5.5 wide. So then we are going to have some decoration, but I think I will start with this page here. So I'm going to take this off and have some repositional tape here. And here was from one of the 12 by 12 the cards that I've cut out here. So I'm going to glue this on here, on these sides. And that wasn't wide enough, so I took off the top, and we are going to put that in here. So I think we start with this side. And on this I've taken Multimatte, this one, Claudine Helmut, and went over. So you can glue it all the way down with Multimatte if you like, but I want to have this open. So it takes a bit longer to glue down when you have a Multimatte on and use liquid glue, so just be patient. So And now for the other side. And all the way to the score line. Leave a bit here. So we can see if we can glue a bit of this here. Maybe take it the right way. Need to take off a bit more. And this we can cover up with the flower over if it doesn't be nice. So. So, I think that will work. And here I've taken this paper and fussy cut it out. So I want to have it open here if I want to stick something under. So I'm just going to glue it on the top and the sides. And this is also about 175 wide or so. Then we can start with decorating this side. And here you can write a message, or you can put in a little tag if you like to, or anything. So, yeah. And this also for the receiver can be used as a frame if they like to. So now see if I can find some images we want to use here. This was blue, and I used forest moss over and a bit white paint dabber, and I think I will have this here. So I'm going to glue that down as well. That's what's so fun about these papers. You can cut them and place the images where you like them to be. So. I'll leave it for a moment so it can stick. And this here is Stampin' Up punch. So here I will write gift card. So now see if I will have the flower here, or maybe this. Can't make up my mind. Sometimes you have to try sometimes and see what you like. I think I go for this one. So just glue it down a bit here. So, and then I will snip out the outside, I think, so it doesn't show up on the front. And also this little bird. Glue it a bit down here. So he's bringing the letter or the card. think we leave that to dry a bit. And I also want to decorate the back, so you don't have to do that. It's just me who think it's fun. So here I'm using the leftovers I had fussy cut from the last project, or for the mini album. So it's a great way to use up your scraps for cards and so. I think maybe try to take off a bit of this one. Just playing around with it and see how it goes. Should I have some more flowers here? Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I go for that. So. You can glue all the way down if you like to, or just leave it open for a little tag inside here. So when you use multi-matte, the paper gets much more sturdy. So hope you did see what I did at the bottom here. I forget to see if I'm in frame all the time. So I think I'll have this here. These little birds I've taken some glossy accent on. Just so they pop up a bit more. So now we can take some of these on here. So I have a butterfly. So just play with it and see what you come up with. And if you see, some of these flowers are a bit more white, that's because I did paint a bit over them from the last time, so I will go over with a bit white on these others here also, I think. So we can maybe use the pan pastel. So they match together. So could I have one more small flower here, maybe this one. I would like one of these. Yeah, go for that. Now I can use it all up. Take this one as well. So I have a key left. Yeah, take it on here. So now we can see if we need to cut off some of the outside here. Not sure, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I will cut it off. Makes it a bit dizzy on the front here. One left butterfly here. Maybe use that. No, it's too big. And maybe I thought I had a small one, but now I can't find it. Okay, but now the card is finished, and you can put in a tag here as well if you like to. It's a bit too small. A bit bigger one maybe, like so, or you can write something here. So you can also glue on the, let's see here, take this inside, like so, on this one. We can tie it up. We can glue on the zipper. So use glossy accent here. So I think it will be a part 2 for answering the rest of the questions. So I will be back and answer them. Maybe that was the wrong way, yeah. I think it needs to be this way. leave this to dry. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again with the questions. Take care, bye bye. Yeah, I'm back for a moment. I forgot to show you how I used the glitter on. So I also changed a bit in the front here and flipped them around so it won't so dizzy. And I put the other one inside here, and I find the little butterfly here. So maybe we can put the glitter on this one so I can show you. So I flipped this around and took it on this side. So if you want the glitter all over, you can just take multi-matte all over it. So, but I just want a bit on the flowers here. So like so, and maybe some on the hats here. So just you don't have to be precise here. Just take it a bit random. So take this here and take glitter over. I'm not sure it will show up in the camera here, but now it's really glittery in the flowers, so I think that's a nice effect. So that was that. So then I will be back with the other questions.